Hello there, and welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to the stream itself. Welcome on in. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves. We got ourselves a huge play that we got. We finally are getting in front of ourselves in the Mercedes. Now that is a story to see for us. So before we continue on, I do have some shoutouts to do before we continue on. While I was off, here's some shoutouts to these people. These guys ended up following me as I was off, so I'm gonna thank them for the following of me. So okay, that ordeal. Now let's go ahead and see what kind of damage control we're gonna have to do, because I know we end up having some damage during the last race. So we do have. We're gonna need some more front wings. Are gonna need to be done. The rear wing's fine. Jab pods, we are gonna need some more. So we're gonna need side pods, suspensions, and front wing. We're low on those. If we have any damage of those, we're cooked. So we are gonna need side pods. We're still on our first strap pods. We got on that one. Front wing, suspensions. Got one spare, so I'm gonna go ahead and make two more of these because we need them. We can't afford to start the race without having any spare parts. So now that we got that ordeal, let's get on track and see what we're gonna do. Because we got ourselves a good amount. I feel good that we are already beating Mercedes by 10, pretty much 9 points. And let's see if we can keep this pace, and let's see if we could actually get ourselves moved to Red Bull team next season if we defeat them as the Alpine team. Let's go on track and see if we can make a difference.
Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps. This circuit was built in 1921, and even though its length was halved in 1979, the Belgian Grand Prix is still one of the longest, fastest, and most magical races on the F1 calendar. Spa-Francorchamps is famous for its long straights and fast corners. Drag efficiency will make all the difference here as drivers zoom through the famous sequence of Eau Rouge leading up into Raidillon. But a twisty middle sector keeps things tricky down on the track. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Formula One.
Welcome in, Toucan. I know you sort of poke right in as we were getting the introduction, and the race is not looking any better. Heavy rain, really. This is going to be interesting. How am I going to approach with this one? This is not what I want. Heavy rain in the race. Well, at least we're going to be starting on... Let's see. I'm not liking that we're going to have to end up doing some changes to our strategy, because we already going to end up having ourselves a different strategy than what we intended to. Nonetheless, we're going to keep our setup and see what we're going to do. Hopefully our setup is going to be working good for what we're going to plan it for, but we're not going to make any promises that we're going to be getting up there right now, but we are going to try. even though we may not have the car, because this does end up having a lot of twists and turns, which we have very low of our low power. We don't have that we're able to turn the vehicle as quickly, but we do have the straightway, but we don't have the short. So we have the opposite, where the other one was a lot of straightaways. This one has a little bit less straightaways for us to deal with. So we are going to be a little bit of a hinder right here. So let's get on track and see where we're going to make changes.
Radio check. Copy. Green light.
We can see here, we're going to be able to make overtakes in the straightaway, but we are going to be struggling on these short curves. Not much else going on. We're just waiting. Everybody seems to be doing a lot of improvements since this last update.
The car is okay.
Yes. That's good. Thank you.
Okay, copy. Thank you.
A 92, huh? Where are we struggling at? So in car one, we got a optimize. Oh, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Mike.
Sounds like there's been contact. We can take a
A
look
triple
now.
car.
Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Goodness me, that is a serious collision.
What the? Was that Hamilton that did that?
Schumacher crashed. Copy. How's the balance? It feels okay. Copy.
Target neutralized.
You're right, Mike. They definitely neutralized them. But, yeah, I didn't get that set up yet. I was going to, but it sort of ran out of time when I was doing it. I had other things that came up, so it kept me occupied, so I didn't get a chance to finish it all.
Someone spun out.
So let's see here. Alonso has his. That is just. Pound switch and we're good. What'd you do, again? Switching some settings around? Seems like everything just got disabled as soon as you enabled that thing. Don't know what happened.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Like you just changed a whole bunch of stuff and I don't know what you just did. Don't even know if you actually have something that's working or is it against right now. I don't even know. Let's see here.
Hey, listen.
Okay, it looks like the command seems to be staying as is. Yes, it was not showing the commands earlier, so luckily it's still working. So. Let's see here. So we are going to end up having some struggle right here. Going through these low power turns. And another crash on track. Another crash on track. Where's the accident or where's the incident?
Yellow ahead.
Here's the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Oh, a nasty crash there.
He hit the guardrail barrier.
And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame.
Okay, that's something.
Sounds like a spin.
Box needs you to switch your setup. Okay, let's see here. Just gonna use these tires up. You're not giving me any feedback, Alonso. You're basically driving through without letting me know that you're good with your setup. Another crash on. What's with all the crashing out on course? Is everybody struggling on this track?
There's been a crash. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin.
Looks like a repeat.
There's the crash.
Yeah.
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
Is chat working? I don't see anything. Is anything else going on?
Oh, they've run wide.
Is chat working? Let's see. Yep, chat's working.
Good session.
Session's in. Session has ended. Let's go ahead. Let's see where we're gonna be at. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Penalty galore. What the heck happened out on course? Is there something I did not see? Penalty, penalty. So Red Bull has a penalty. More likely, that's a 3-place penalty. Charles also has a penalty of 3-place, and then Lewis Hamilton has a 3-place penalty. Let's see events. How's in? Sheesh. Oh, I didn't put my extra stuff on it. But look at all that. Everybody's having penalty out here. Oh boy, we're gonna be having to switch to intermediates more likely. Because it's gonna be wet on course.
Radio check.
Ready, check.
Oh boy, let's see if we're gonna be able to maintain this thing. Everybody has a place penalty, so more likely, this is gonna be quite a
Rain
different.
still coming.
Okay,
Oh,
copy.
come on, let's get in there. Let's get these lap times in before the rain does come in. 4 minutes, we're going to be having some rain coming in. 3 minutes now. Oh, there's the rain. We're going to box this lap. We're going to box this lap. We having them coming in.
Someone's run wide.
The car is okay.
Yeah, all good from my side here.
Copy.
At least he's giving me knowledge that he's already having that. So back to him. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna change it to that setup. Can somebody type in chat because it seems like something ended up happening. Something happened on chat. Did something break or something with that change of settings? I don't know.
And no more rain, all clear.
Understood.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know.
What do you think? Well done, guys. Very good. Happy. Copy that.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Listen!
See, it looks like we have it all back to normal now. Thank you. Definitely we need the green light to keep this thing going. Green light through, green light through.
I think we've had a car run wide.
Oh, crash again. Why are we just having so many crashes on the course?
We've just had a crash on the track.
Like
Let's take a look
Schumacher.
at the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. And that's an off, and a big off.
Is that a magnet for cars? Because it seems that most of the vehicles have been hitting that guardrail. Seems to be attracting all the vehicles to start slipping. They seem to be slipping up to that location. Here we go. Is it the track that the weather? It's probably because we are in wet conditions. We are going to have a wet race during this time, so we are going to be having some technical difficulty. So on this track is definitely drying up. We're drying up, so I'm going to call these drivers in. Yeah, it seems to be wreck heaven for them. So we will be having a dry qualifying in last practice, but we will have a very wet race. It'll be medium rain during the race, so we may end up having to change our strategy more likely.
How's the balance?
There we go. Both drivers optimize over the line with that. And we got 100% optimal for all my drivers. So there we go. That's how we get it done. Set up 100%. because they're going to be satisfied with that setup. But still, that's where I'm a little bit confused. They have so many penalty on all of them.
We'll be kicking off today with the final practice before moving on to the qualifying session. By the end of the day, we'll know who's leading at the front, who's packing out the midfield, and who's bringing up the rear. All 20 drivers competing will be pushing their cars to the limit, pushing themselves to the limit too. But if they can push beyond those limits, well, the very best find themselves mounting a challenge for the championship. Hold on tight, because we're getting underway.
Of course, they would take one of my sets when I needed that set. So we're gonna go for 39. Go on track and finish them.
Radio check.
Copy.
Green light.
So we should be good. Pretty much you could just leave the driver set up to and wreck on track. Where?
Oh, and that's a crash! Let's take a closer look. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel. Thank goodness nobody else was involved. That was a big crash.
Okay, well then we got another. Bottas just ran a little wide on that.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
It's not a wreck, not a wreck. I'll take that. As long as it's not a wreck, I'm fine. That's the last thing I need is a wreck on track. Oh, are you serious? Bottas!
Let's see
Nice.
what happened there. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. A definite collision there. That's very unfortunate.
Luckily, I got some spare parts, but we can't afford to keep constantly
And
doing
that
this.
was a bitter blow for the team.
And now you can't
And it may
optimize
have
anything
really
else.
hurt their overall chances.
Yeah, now you can't get more track information. You're very much. Box, 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 box. I am calling the car
Oh,
in.
we've had a spin.
Bottas, we can't afford to be losing this kind of way. So right now we got an underbody that's damaged, which we're gonna have to replace.
We've just had a car run wide.
So we only got one front wing left that's part of the new set. And then we only have only once.
Hey, listen.
Crazy man, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thanks for giving him the shout out. Welcome on in.
I think someone's run wide.
Oh, just until the race is completed. Usually it takes about, let me see here.
There's been a crash. Sounds like a single car. Here's the replay. Now have a watch
Now
of
what
this.
happened?
Looks like Ocon. They've lost control, and there's the crash.
Yes, you're right. Roughly around 2 hours. Yeah, it's 44 laps. So yes, that's the roughly the idea for the yeah. Oh, you serious? I definitely need to get myself. Hi, is me a little must. I gotta get another thing going. Ugh. So I got a gearbox problem, and I got one that has damaged underbody.
We've had a crash. Let's have a look. Now just focus on the Haas. Clearly something went very, very wrong there.
So yep, trying to get everything set up and everything else. Technical knowledge ready. But we'll be, if we can beat Mercedes this season, we're going to be doing a Red Bull team
We've just
itself.
had a spin.
So our goal for this season is beat Mercedes to the point that they stay in fourth in the constructors, and we'll be going into Red Bull team. And then
Who's running wide
it's going to be a challenge running for a higher team. So far I've been doing these small teams with low expectations, but with a higher expectation.
Green in all four tires now. Soon we need to box. Copy. So what do you want? What would you want? Box?
Break the game down.
Starting to lose grip, maybe the pressure is getting too high.
Okay, for us,
Okay,
we're
that's good.
pretty much. And time. Okay. Like, but yes. So far, we're trying to get ourselves to win the constructors of being the Mercedes. Our personal goal is to try to defeat the Mercedes team, so we can be able to do a Red Bull team itself. You can see here, right now we have 4 podiums with 7 fastest laps over the Mercedes. We want to stay in P3 right here in the constructors, and then we will do a Red Bull racing team. Right now we have optimized our tire setup. We have optimized our data to use soft compounds as well as medium compounds. So pretty much I'm going to be having my drivers pretty much racing through until the very end itself. So, but if it ends up being that we lost everything, which means that I lost both drivers due to a wreck, I'm just going to be like, ugh. racing wheel. I don't usually race myself. I'm strategy. I tell the team what I want done. I'm basically the team principal telling them what I need done on the vehicle. Like I now know that I had to do some setup changes. So right now I gotta make sure that we have the correct parts in our vehicle. Right now we only got spare one. Right now we're one down of what we have. And we were also told we had to switch our gearbox. And we only have one gearbox left, which is not in the best condition. 38, 30. Ugh, we're gonna have to use this gearbox.
Hey, listen!
Rough. It is a little rough, but we are going to end up trying to see if we're going to make it through. Because so far you got your qualifying, and then you got the main, you got your practice, qualifying, and race. I try to end up going through the qualifying itself instead of simming through it. At least I can end up seeing what I'm doing.
Green light, green light.
So I would give you some good angles inside with the vehicle itself. But usually I end up doing this when it's during a race. It's more exciting when it's going to be racing, so. Well, I did do a team beforehand. I did my stream with Team Haas, which I so much lost with that. I did not get very far with Team Haas. So, an Alpine decided to take me, and now
I think that was a crash. We can take a look now.
Oh.
Let's take another look. There we have Joe. There's the crash.
Yeah. EST. That's correct. Mike just explained it all straight out. So, pretty much
Someone's run wide.
trying to manage this team and see if we can make it through. Because that's our personal goal if we want to get a Red Bull team. If we wanted to end up switching to Red Bull, we have to end up doing our knowledge as well as beating.
Hey, listen!
I do have sounds of like I do have a sound like if we were on a race, we would do exclamation attack, and we would just go full throttle, and you'll see how aggressive we could go. You'll be surprised when we do go aggressive. When they're in a race, that's what we do. We'll go as fast as we can, as well as the race. You'll be surprised at what much of a change is due during the racing time. There's a time to go aggressive, and there's times to just be careful. So right off, I'm just playing it safe. Whereas we are going to end up doing that, but
Second unit. Copy.
Hey, listen!
Green light.
yeah, I'm just trying to do our own personal. We're trying to see if we can actually do better. Here, are we going to be able to keep... I see a lot of. Start the last session.
Radio check.
Hey, listen.
Thanks. Yeah, you're learning. Slowly but surely, it does learn, but so far. We have to learn some way or another. So right now, we're just doing a normal one around the track, setting our time. Well, that's what this game allows you to do, to manage a team and knowing how to do it. But there is some people like Mike himself, he does it way phenomenal with his Red Bull team. He does it. I worked with a low team and tried to work with what I got, so.
Hey, listen.
Who's the best team? According to Mike, it's a Red Bull team.
The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
Although we didn't see a standout performance from Alpine during qualifying, everything's still open to them during this race. The work Red Bull did during qualifying was nothing short of spectacular. Now let's see if they can repeat that for today's race. And the clouds today look very ominous, which means that teams may have to contend with rain at some point during the race.
Well, no one can ever predict what will happen at Spa-Francorchamps, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be eventful.
Hey, listen.
Never seen this one before. So let's see, when is the rain coming in? Are you serious? We're already gonna get rain at the very beginning? Yeah, we're just gonna end up starting off. We're not gonna do any pit strategy right now. Thanks, Simo. And next. Okay, let's see what we are gonna do. Let's see here, we are gonna go at this. So now, we are gonna end up going to full throttle. We're just gonna go ahead and just throw these tires out there because we're not gonna have enough time to switch anything. So this is gonna be just a full. You know what? I'm just gonna go full throttle on the pace. There's no point of me holding back.
Hey, listen.
The drivers have now taken position
Yes,
on the grid.
we are gonna have
It's
rain
looking like
condition,
a cloudy
heavy
day.
rain.
And there's Valtteri Bottas. They're up in third position, tantalizingly close to pole. And here's Alonso, the team's second driver. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalize on it? The teams are ready to go. Get ready, it's the Belgian Grand Prix.
5 single red lights to the Belgium Grand Prix, and it's
It's lights out, and away we go.
Hey, listen.
ran wide. Come on. There you go. Come on. Full attack. Let's deploy full on throttle. Close the gap. Close the gap. Come on, close the gap. Come on. Come on, let's close this darn gap. Come on. Come on. Want this. Floor it. Come on. Shoot. Yes, this is managing, so. Let's see here. Looks like we're not going to get too far, so we're just going to go ahead and pull the power unit back a little bit. But we still have the fastest lap still, and I think we should just go still. Because we're not going to be able to end up using these dry tires until the very close to the end of the race, so might as well use them. So right now, we're still at the rate that we're going to be getting some rain really soon right here.
Confirm, raining.
There we go. There's the confirm. Ah.
DRS enable.
So let's see. We got ourselves rain already on here. Right now we're already in rain conditions. I think we're gonna have to box. I think to be able to get this set up to intermediates. Are we gonna end up needing? Let's see here. We're gonna have wets in a little bit here, but I think inners is gonna be. But DRS has not been disabled, so I'm gonna still go through this still until they disable DRS. Usually that's a first indication that it's too wet on track. And we're still in the back marker, so we still got time if we want to go drop into the box itself. We need to. But right now, we are still damp. We got a damp. Next lap or two to bring them in switch. Right now, we're pulling away from everybody. So right now, you're calling for a box. I'm still. If we're able to use DRS, that means it's still good, but I'm still questioning right now. I'm debating, but I don't think this is the correct timing. One driver went into the pits itself. Some of the other drivers are dropping into the pit. And they're already starting to box on this lap. So we're going to do the same thing and box this lap with them.
Box, box. Okay, copy, box.
Listen.
Copy that. We're going to do a double stack, more like.
Speed confirm and box.
Okay, box, box.
Nixon, don't say that I don't. So far, I'm following the lead person, and the lead person right off. If we need to, we could go aggressive, but right now, we're still on the softest compound. We're still higher in the pace right now. And the vehicles behind us, they're still on mediums, which means that they're not going to catch up. The only one that'll catch up to us is Science, and he's in P6 right now.
Listen.
Driver. Well, if we need to, we need to. We don't have much of a choice. If we need a double stack, we'll double stack. But we had to make the call. We can't make all the calls the correct one. So, I made the call of that one, and now we're just doing it.
Yep.
So right now, we're just getting these tires to grind them up, pretty much what's left the remaining right now. But we are going to change this charge down to end up bring this thing down a little bit, to bring down its aggression a little bit.
Slow down.
Yeah, copy. Last one.
There's still a lot of people. There's even Stafford that's on wets. He's already predicting for already. That's already on lap 12 already for wets. He's back there, but we're going to have to switch ourselves to it's ourselves, but and everybody's going into the box. We're boxing in with the lead vehicle. We are boxing with the lead vehicle.
Listen.
Because everybody's now boxing, so it's okay. We don't. Tip follows Science lead. Okay, good to know. Right now, he's on inters. Looks like Red Bull has switched for wet compounds. Everybody else is our intermediate, so let's see if anybody else is going to be switching out other than we have the... Oh. And we got two teams that are going to go on wets. Yeah, even if we do switch in, we're just right behind.
Listen.
Slow down now.
Yeah, copy.
See, signs Stanford leads will give you an advantage until it's 10 laps where you'll have to start.
Listen.
We're still right behind this Red Bull that's on wet compound. Come on, Montez, just get around him if possible. You're not gonna have enough room if you go on the outs. Remember.
EST's good.
Copy.
So, you got a yellow flag back there. Something happened back there.
Did somebody spin out there?
Okay, it was a spin out, not a crash.
They're doing a very good job.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Science is all the way up there. He's blown away everybody else. There's nobody catching up right off to him.
Hey, listen.
Let's go.
Doing a good job. Keep pushing.
Tires are still overheating, huh? Okay.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
If you like.
Hey, listen.
We're starting to come close to the wet compounds, more likely. Oh, what you can do with the points, take a look at your redeems then.
Hey, listen.
Head down.
Copy.
Okay, toss him back. And here's our rain coming in. So Will Science ends up going in for wets, or is he gonna stay on track to end up keeping the intermediate still going?
Hey, listen.
Let's see here. He's still gonna stick on intermediate still. Even though it's gonna go the full wets. There's the racing conditions, which looks like the back marker teams are coming into the pits, entering to wet compound tires.
Hey, listen.
Yes. So far, I'm just trying to end up keeping an eye on this.
Box,
But I thought,
box,
but
please confirm and box.
at the timing, it was not. It was right there at the marker, but I guess it went at the last moment as we went through the start finish. Ugh. Better run wide. So, luckily, it wasn't ours.
I think we've had a car run wide.
So it's not one of ours. So we're definitely gonna be still good. We just had to get into the box and start. Yeah, definitely the rain's definitely pouring down, real making this thing really difficult. Yes, I know. But the thing is, the transition as we were already beyond the commitment line.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
We already have them both confirmed for boxing for wets. And we stay in front of them. So far, we just only lost about. For Bottas, we lost about. Let's see here. Like 2 positions, where Hanzo, he lost a little bit more. Like 3 to 4 positions, so. Let's see here. Could finish it on this tire, but right now. Let's see here. We're still going to be having heavy rain. We're going to have a small break for injuries, and then we're going to pretty much be on hard on the wet compound, and then we're back to intermediates, and we might have a chance to get dry in there. Maybe. Not guaranteed, though. So it's not going to be very much. Only I have my data center that was 100%, then I would be 100% on what I'm fully going to do, but. That's the thing. We need to make these tires last for quite a few laps. We need them to last even beyond 22 laps still. Because the water is still going to be high at that time. By the time it reaches lap 25, more likely it would be inters, but we'd be back to wets again. So. So we're just staying put. We're not going to do anything dramatically unless we have to. just like science. He's just staying back a little bit, just let everything run through. So.
Scoots, come on.
Side by side with Daniel Ricciardo heading to the next.
That
There we
was
go.
a really strong
And he
lap, the
gained
last
the
one. Try
position.
to keep it there.
He overtook him, and now he got it through this.
Alpine just advanced.
A little bit overheating.
Slow down.
Copy.
But you can see their tires are starting to take a little cooking time. We're slowly trying to take our tires down slowly, but not fast like we usually do with dry compounds. See Alonso's fight. So the driver in front is using it. He's using medium aggression. So he's gonna be. So he's trying to keep us back. You can see his tire wear is going down a little bit quicker than ours. So that means he's trying to stay aggressive against us. So. Let him use his tires fully up. Go! It's not a parking lot. Let's get going.
Pick up the pace a bit.
Okay.
So far, I'm okay where we're at right now. There's no pushing right now urgently. Now, if we were on lap 30, then I'll be questioning it. But right now, we're still in the early stages, so we're gonna sit back here a little bit and let it come to us. We're just gonna let it come to us, and it seems like they keep putting up like a parking lot here. Am I the only one that thinks that they're doing this as a parking lot? It's like they're slowing down too much. Must be a little too slow. See, we're in gear 1 in this turn.
Doing a good job. Keep
Gear
pushing.
1.
Hey, listen.
But remember what I said, we're still in the early marker still. If we push now, we're going to be overdoing what we're right now. We're in good condition right now. Right now, if you want to use your redeem points, you can, but remember, it depends on when I get to them. Certain points are for certain timing that I could do them. But yeah, if you want to use your points, you can. It's just that you got to remember, it's when I have it planned. I got to schedule in if you do try to put certain things that requires more of my attention. Here, as well as signs, they're both up there. Looks like Riera is using his compound to play protection on his position on P1. Okay. How far is Hamilton? Oh, hello. Mercedes driver right behind us. Alonso, why do you keep bringing the Mercedes right behind you? They're so close to you. Don't let them pass you. Like, if we ended up finishing the race right now, like if this was a checker, we would be right in front of Mercedes. They would only get 2 points, we would get 16 points. Getting away from their little margin. Because Russell's all the way in P18 and Hamilton's the only contender for points right now. So because right now wets is pretty much the best thing to use right now, so I'm gonna stick on there. We're still about like 7.2 at least. The water's still on track. We're gonna have more rain coming in less than 2 minutes on track. So we're still gonna stick with our timing of wet compounds. Thing that's gonna question me is, are we gonna slip in to get dry compounds for the last few laps? That's a good question. Because according to the data, we're gonna have a small break on just around lap 40, because the rain would stop on lap 38, 39. Track's gonna dry up a little bit more. And would we be able to do it with the last few laps? With 4 laps to go, do we switch for dry?
Did someone run wide there?
More rain incoming.
Yeah, take it easy. Copy.
Slow down now.
All good.
Okay. It's gonna overtake them. Is it gonna be? Nope, only a one overtake. And he's gonna try to get behind Magnussen.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
We can push a bit more.
All good.
So this is us trying to end up being up and down, trying to keep our tires down. As well as not be too aggressive. Right now, we're not trying to push too much. We're just trying to keep it level. You can see everybody has different tire percentile life left on their tires. Magnussen is trying to keep the same one as us, so trying to balance it out.
This is good. Come on.
But at least we have one vehicle in front, so now Hamilton has to defeat him to catch up to us. So this is what I like to see. We're so far improving ourselves. We're still right there, trying to defeat Mercedes this season, so. Is he going to overtake him already? I think you should stay a little bit back to drag a little bit and probably get him on the next S curve.
Hey, listen.
Yes, we do got this. Right now, we're just sitting tightly. We're in a good position. We're sitting tight. We're not pushing too much. We're taking it easy. We're going to be doing good. So far, we got this. We got Mercedes behind us. That's our main contender, is to keep Mercedes in the back marker. So, as long as we keep Mercedes behind us, I don't care. If Red Bull or Ferrari ends up winning, doesn't matter. As long as we're in front of the Mercedes team, we're good. That's our team. That's what our target goal is, to defeat Mercedes this season. And there we go. We just move up, passing Magnuson.
Done a good job.
And we're still steadily, slow and steady getting there, so.
Alpine just advanced.
Yep, just pushing right through. So far we got Daniel Ricciardo that's going to be in front of us a little bit here. Looks like he's trying to conserve right now. He's matching up with us, then he switched back to normal. Now we're overheating a little bit, so we're going to drop these down to light.
Slow down.
Copy.
Because we want these tires to last, but the question at the very end is, should we bid on last 4 for dry compounds if we do have it? Because it will be like around, estimate around 2 to 3 liters of water that will be on the ground. It'll be 2 laps, lap or 2 in between. And not much action is going on between the drivers now. We're pretty much just taking a steady pace. Stafford is so far flooring, trying to catch up to them. You can see, look who's using their tires the most. Stafford is using his. His is already at 79%.
They've gone wide.
So we know Max Stafford is going to have to end the boxing to switch to another set of wets. Because he's already at 79%, unless if he's doing a full conserving mode. Because right now, he's the only one that are in the 70s right now. 79% tire wear. Everybody else is still 90s and 80s still. So that's what we're going to have to keep an eye on. Because he's going to have to box. And he's in P3. Bottas in P4. But he has enough space in between to take a box and be able to stay in front still. Sounds like something got attacked. Sounds like another bot got attacked. We're slowly creeping up on Danny Ricciardo. You can see he's now in our mirror view of him right there. So we're slowly creeping up instead. But we're not flooring it, we're just keeping it. So far right now, our temps are going to be coming down because we are now entering intermediate. As soon as she goes below, we're at 4.16 milliliters of water still on the ground. Still under wet condition, but we're going to be going to intermediate. But we're going to go down to wets. Yeah, this is where they're going to see 25. So around 27, lap 27, it's going to be back to wets. Yeah, but everybody's... Oh. Some people are coming into the pits. And what are they going to do? Are they going to switch to inters? Yep. So called it. They're switching to the intermediate tires. But they're going to have to switch again when it ends up switching back to... Lap 27 is going to be wets again. It would only be 4 laps of inters. And it looks like our... we're going to go ahead and do that.
Pit confirmation box.
Okay, box.
We're going to follow their strategy through. There we go.
Copy. Pit entry.
Copy.
Ricardo still beats us, still to the marker, still in front of us.
Head down.
Copy.
Push more. Yeah, copy, mate.
Really?
もなき神の声今夜の空で高らかにこの背中は投げられた石で傷だらけ道しるべなくし手探りで近づく
Slow down now.
Copy that.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
See, I didn't see any of us needing to attack, let alone we overheated our tires, so we sort of overcooked them right
Charge
now.
button on. Charge button on.
Right now, we just ended up overcooking our tires a little bit because we did that stunt move. So we just lost about almost probably 3 to 4 laps worth of tire worth. So I don't know if that was the group decision to end up going aggressive during that timing. We're in no man's land. What's the rush? Right now, we're just taking a smooth drive through them. I don't see us trying to hurry. Because we're taking a slow pace right now. Because now Ricardo has a 10% more better with, or 11% better than our tires. I prefer cooling down my tires a little bit more.
Charge button off.
Copy.
Doing a good job.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
And we overtook Hamilton with his wet compound.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
This is good.
What was that spraying the rain? No, it's pretty much spot on with what we got. So far, we are going to get some heavy rain coming in fall. Now it's going to cool down the tires a tiny bit more with the rain coming in. What's wrong? Oh, your gearbox is starting to go out. Bonzo's gearbox is now failing. Still good on yours. Wet condition has changed. Wet condition has. So let's see. Let's read this data over one more time. We are going to be on. Nobody's diving down to pit roads just yet. We may end up having to. We're going to see how the lead vehicles are going to do. Because they are going to drop down into there, then we might as well do follow the same. Next one by, I guess. Oh, he took us on the outside.
Yeah, mate. I don't have that pace.
I'm just
Let's
gonna do it.
focus. Box, box.
Yeah, box, box.
I'm just gonna go ahead and switch him. Maybe. advance the box. The back marker vehicles are stopping for the boxing. Now it's going down to damp, so that means it's going to be intermediates. But we're all spread out. You can finish race with the setup. Don't need to change anything. Switch back to west, just as I come to the start finish line again. Let's bring pace a little bit down.
Slow down.
Copy.
welcome on in.
Yellow ahead.
Yeah,
Copy.
gamer, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thanks for the self. Thanks for the follow itself. Sniff this and so great. Thanks for the follow itself. Oh, give them SO, moderators. Give them the SO. Welcome on in. Hype for it. Thanks so much for the follow itself. Means a lot. Thanks so much for the follow. Sorry, caught me when we're in the middle of the race. Currently, we're just sitting back here during the middle of rain.
Okay, copy.
Rain for us, so. Just saying. Yep, but thanks so much. Means a lot that you guys came by, follow, and also came in chat. Name? Are you saying my name you're asking? Yeah, I think one of my mods. Oh, you do, huh? Good to know. Do your drivers wheelers? Neither. I'm controlling them. I'm the manager for them. They're the ones driving for me. So I'm just managing them, telling them when to pit strategy, when to dip the tires, lower them. I'm just basically I'm managing them. I'm not the driver.
I think someone's run wide.
Thanks for the lurk, sniff. This. Okay, so we're almost getting there. 33, just pretty much 11 laps to go. Pretty much everybody is separated by a large margin right now. far, we're just gonna pace through and still maintain this. Looks like we're just gonna finish on this compound. I was been debating whether or not to drive or to get the dry compound, but I'm like 4 laps, so we gotta give up our position to be able to get that. It depends because it's really. Do we want to lose positions? Not really, but. Still on standardized hardware. Still going to S.
And no more rain is expected.
Understood.
Try predicted it saying, so we're pretty much going back, dropping down to normal intermediate dries. That's where our prediction is with the last few laps. Should we go for it and just go for a sprint for dries, or just stick with the intermediates? Because it looks like most of them are just been sticking with the intermediates. So not very much else has been changing other than just them switching their compounds. Everybody's all spread out on course. Thanks, Mike. So right now, Russell's dived into the pits, and he's so far in the pit road. He's way behind. He's going to get lapped almost by the lead vehicles. And he's came in with, he left with more intermediates, so he's already set for the end. For us, we feel like we're satisfied with our condition of the vehicle, as well as our tire compound, so we're just going to end up sticking our necks and just finish to the end. How's my tire temps? Right side seems to be much more getting heated. May need to cool it a little bit. And Hamilton finally makes his stop from.
Take it easy. Copy.
Who's running wide there?
It looks like Hamilton switched himself, and instead of intermediates, he's going to end up flooring it to get to us, it seems like. Claire sets with his own original intermediate still. We're going to be getting to dry location. Just in a minute. And
There is no more rain expected.
Copy.
Yep, dry predicted.
No more rain.
Copy.
So right now we're already in dry positions, but there's still a little rain still or wet track right now on course still, so
Someone spun out.
right now it's starting to slowly dry up. But we're so close to the end of this. We really want to switch to dry compounds. By the time that reaches down to 0 dry, we'll be left with only the 4 laps, probably. So let's see here. Trying to see what they're gonna do because I do have the lead vehicles in front of us still trying to make a decision. Are they gonna dive into pits? No, they're not. They're still continuing on. So right now we're still sticking with intermediates. Looks like the water on the track is still holding still, but there's the sunlight.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
Crash on course, crash on
Let's
course.
have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. And that's an off.
Oh!
And a big off.
Looks like everybody's gonna stay on intermediates and finish the course. Can't see them stopping now. So far, we keep this way, we're going to be keeping ourselves in front of Mercedes. And let's see here. We are going to be taking with 22 points, with only Mercedes with only 8 points. We're going to keep ourselves in front of Mercedes, which is going to be our target goal for us. That's what we want to see, is that we're starting to slowly beat them. Still overheating for Ted. Still enough for water on the ground. Still keeping ourselves, still using intermediates. So right now, we're still sticking what we got. I don't think we're going to switch any compounds. If they haven't switched, then more likely they're not going to change at all. Looks like the no rain dries over here. I'll be surprised today they switch to dry compounds within the last 2 laps. That would be not. It'll be definitely a twist plot, but there's still quite a bit of rainwater still on the ground for us to still sow. Hi there, Johnny. Yeah, but looks like we're just gonna finish the course on this compound. See here, we're almost there. 5 laps.
5 more laps. 5 more laps.
Go. But surely, we're definitely getting ourselves. For now, we got ourselves a good position for us to go aggressive, but we still almost getting there. Remember, once we get to 2 laps, that's when we're gonna let our drivers just let them have it. Still too early for us to be doing the aggressive. We're almost to our marker. Four laps. 4 laps. Nope, there's those two right behind us. They're right behind Alonso right now.
Someone's run wide.
We think we can lean on the tyres more.
Copy.
We can push a bit more.
Copy.
On. Really? Overheating already? We haven't even ran too much on them.
3 to go.
Yep, 3 to go. Okay. We're going to be getting ready for this. We're going to be getting on the marker, and then we'll be going for it. We're almost going to be to the marker. You can see Hamilton, he's trying to get us, but so far it looks like Leclerc's not going to let him go by.
I think there's been a lockup.
Focus for 2 more laps.
You know what that means, people. Let's get some hype and let's go full throttle. We'll let these drivers go for themselves.
Head down.
Copy.
We're good to push.
Okay, copy.
Okay, we're just going to go ahead and attack. Last lap has been commenced. Last lap has been commenced.
Go, go, go.
Copy.
There we go.
And slow down now.
Copy.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
There we go.
This is the last lap.
Thank. And there we go. Let's go ahead and attack everybody. Exclamation point, attack, and let's take these guys down.
Copy.
Head down.
支援の一歩ともすのは名もなき神の声暗闇の空で高らかにいい子の背中は投げられた石で傷だらけ道しるべなくし手探りで近づく「敵が迫る前
on. Over the line. We finish through there with P4 with Bottas. Alonso slowly, surely getting to the line, and we're going to finish this off. We're going to finish in, looks like we're going to finish in P5. Yes, we are. We're going to finish in P5. That's what we do it. We both beat Mercedes on this race here. So.
Okay, let's move from here. Well done, guys.
There we go.
Well done, that was a tough day. Take the pickup.
Yep, everybody did excellent on this one. We may not get a top 3 finish, but we definitely finished quite high. And that's how our expectation bar is right now, to finish the season. Now that's how we get things done.
This is a decent enough result here from Valtteri Bottas. This wasn't bad at all from Alpine. Now the question is, how can they make it better next time?
They are a solid team and will be looking to solve their issues. Hopefully, we'll start seeing stronger results from them.
P4 and P5, I'll
That's
take
right,
that.
and
It's
they finished
excellent.
The race weekend in 3rd place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, Formula One won't be straying too far. We'll be heading to the dunes of Zandvoort and the lightning speed of the Dutch Grand Prix.
But this is an excellent. This is what we need. Even though these guys dropped down by 1 in a race, I'm fine with that. Looks like these two are having fun with each other with that one. And look, we're slowly trying to keep away Mercedes. They're starting to lose their ways. And I'm happy. There we go. We're turning back. What an interesting. Yep, gearbox is gone. So guys, what a race for us. What a race. So guys, now we're going to go ahead and see who's on at the moment. See here. I believe he's on right now. So guys, I want to thank so much for you guys stopping in. And definitely means a lot that you guys came in. And thanks for the follows to everybody that came in to follow, as well as everybody that ended up coming in. I want to thank so much. So, see if I can spell it there. So, guys, thanks so much that you guys joined me here. So, thanks so much for your follows, subs, and everything that you guys. It means so much for you guys being here with me. So, it just so much. It's helpful for me to know you guys enjoy me with this. So, thanks so much for joining me here. So, far, guys, do stay for the raid. And so far, thanks so much. I can't thank you enough. So, guys, I will catch you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching.